Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and the temperature is dropping and the sun is too, and we have primary elements, and we pulled them out today for Patty's last day before she goes home tonight from Arizona. I got a couple of spoons. I've got the spoons that came with the kit. I got specimen jars, thank you Dan, and I am going to use this somewhat flawed canvas underneath so that when I pour my paint I don't have to pour it off, because that just bothers me. And I've got regular white paint, which I'm going to assume is from Walmart because that's pretty much all they ever came from. And what I want to do, yeah, and it's windy, and so what I want to do right now, instead of just putting a puddle down, I want to spread it first because everything else is pretty well ready. I want a layer underneath my puddle. What can I say? It's my MO, and I'm sticking to my story, and this is it. This is what I'm doing. I don't think it can hurt anything. It's the same paint. It doesn't have any Floetrol. It's just straight house paint, semi-gloss. And my mixture was the untinted base. You should look at somebody else's recipe, because this may or may not work. This could be a complete fail. We put just enough polycrylic in the bottom of one of those little specimen jars to dissolve some of the, what am I trying to say? The color art. Yeah! Brain on for safety. Yeah, there's no hope. We've been out here for a while and it's cold. It's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. I'm not sure anybody's ever going to see this. But anyway, there's my painted canvas. Here are my glasses on my face. Here are the colors I'm going to use. This is a cell activator, which is 3 parts Floetrol, not Australian. If this works, it may be a miracle, and it could be a good miracle for a whole bunch of us. Because, oh, I see I have a corner there. You know what? It doesn't matter, because I'm going to be tipping right off onto this. So I'm going to start, and instead of doing what everybody else does, I guess I'm just going to start my way, which is dribble a little. Because this is what I've seen, how I've seen it done, and I will probably figure out how to do it my own way after I try it a few times. And I probably should have done the green next. And it's probably more color than I need by far. I'm pretty sure about that, actually. Ooh, that does not look stirred. Well, my green is pretty light. I'm not even thrilled about that green. You know what? That green can go in next time. Let's just try this. And I don't know the colors. If you saw them turned upside down at the beginning, you might want to pause the video and read them, because without my glasses on, I couldn't have read them anyway. Alright, I forgot the puddle of paint, so basically out of the gate I'm already bad. Already wrong. So I'm going to follow through anyway, even though I forgot my paint puddle. I also forgot my activator. How about that? Let's just be completely wrong and different. We'll do it better next time. I'll call this video How to Do It Wrong. And I'm going to take a little bit of my paint and try to keep it out of the wind. The most backward bloom ever. Not a video anyone will ever see, I can tell you now. But we can at least see what happens, you know? I mean, I know I got mad skills to rescue things, but I think this one's a fail. You know what it makes me want to do? It makes me want to go ahead and take some of the activator and one of my little swipe cards and go ahead Don't tell me what I can't do. Most backwards bloom ever. I like that. I'm all set now. I really don't do things the way other people do them, but I was really supposed to do that a whole lot of different. I was just so excited to start. And I wonder if I can add some more of something, and I bet I can. And I just want to take, here's my green. First of all, get rid of the green on that. Just going to take a little bit of my, since I don't waste canvases either, I don't want to waste paint, but too late. There's some beautiful stuff happening there. I'm all good with that. I do what I do because I can. So the cell activator is still working, and we're still getting some pretty bloomy cells. And I love the colors, so I'm good. I'll have to auction this one off. That's pretty! I like it! I'm not upset at all. I am going to put some of that cell activator right on my card and bring it right up from the bottom so that I sort of fix the edge. The missing edge. And then we'll try it again, and it'll probably work next time because it almost worked this time! I'm going to have to pull some of that out. I liked it the way it was, though, I gotta say. I want to put a little bit of the paint, the color art, after I wipe that off thoroughly, on the edge of my card. And then use some of the activator also and see what happens. When I use it to cover my edge. And blow it out. Alright, we're going to do one more of these and call it good. We got to do it right at least once, right? We'll call this one the Fool's Errand. Whoops, I just about spilled my paint and caught it before it went over. I like it! I'll keep this and be happy about it. I don't know if you're supposed to torch this or not, I just realized. I have no idea. Let's torch it and see anyway. Pretty cells. Pretty cells from a mistake. I'm glad I painted the whole surface of the canvas and confused the heck out of myself. Okay, one down. Let's have some more fun. Let's do it right this time. I wonder how much time is left. Will you take that and put it inside? It doesn't matter where, so long as it's shipped. Yeah, got it. Alright, so I've got one more of these ready. And I'm going to do something similar. This time we'll just put the puddle down. And I'm going to use my spoons. To lay some colors across this time. I'll try and use my green. I'm just using the same spoons that I used. And I'm supposed to lay these right over each other. I'd like to facilitate time, I really would. It's probably way too much, and it's probably not enough pillow paint. I have a problem with all that pillow paint, evidently. But I don't have a problem using these colors because they are my favorites. And if it doesn't dry too fast, and it's pretty cold in here and it might not, then we might have a really good shot at putting something down onto the canvas underneath us. Although I didn't prime it, so I'm glad I didn't prime it because it would be getting sticky by now. Alright, so time for the activator. I know everybody puts it in straight, but I'm wavy. So let's let it set for a second like everybody else likes it. Hey, it worked! You know what? Maybe I didn't get the recipe wrong after all. Woohoo! Cool. It makes me want to take my spatulas though and just go... I gotta change it up, you know? Just lead some of that paint. I know other people pour more paint around, and it's gonna come. I know it is. If I had a little squeeze bottle with just that plain paint, I would add it via the squeeze bottle. Maybe next time. This is supposed to be the fun part. I want a little bit more activator right here. My flower is no longer a flower. Being cold might make a difference. Here, I'll try and turn it toward you over time. It's some slow-moving paint. It makes me want to put more stuff right there. Do I have more stuff to put right there? Come off. No, you're not going to do that. Oh, I see a drip. I'm only doing it because it's sitting there on my spoon calling me. I want to try a straw. I know nobody does this, but I do everything. I wonder why they don't use the straw.
It's better.
It seems to be working okay for me. I'm all good with that. I'm just going to stick my finger in some of this on the side. I figure worst case scenario, I can always fill in my edges tomorrow. There's probably room for a lot of improvement and a lot more paint. And I think next time I will probably paint the background again first before I put my pillow on. But right now, we're cold. We really kind of want to go in. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. You know what? You can watch that for a second, and I'm going to grab a paint bottle. Because I can't think of anything any better than being able to pour some of this paint into that bottle and squeeze it onto the edge to help everything. Man, that stuff's heavy. Wow. Alright, so now I went and got my paint. Hey, it's my first try. Don't make fun of me. Okay, it's my second try, but my first try was a joke. I didn't take the course. Sheila E. didn't get my money. I'm sorry, Sheila. But it just goes to show you can get away with all kinds of stuff if you try it. And then I'll show you what else. I love that black. I love what it does. I want to put some more here and then put some of that other white paint here. And then blow it down over. The cell activator is 3/4 Floetrol, I think I said, and it's the bomb. I love it. I'm having so much fun, I can't tell you. I'm just, and I don't have to have it be accidental, which is even cooler, because I know about accidental art, but I would prefer to be able to manipulate things on my own terms, and we're still having fun. Use a little more activator. Add a little color right where you want it. You are not relegated, you are not stuck with just tipping this thing to get it to be what you want. And yeah, my edges aren't going to be as pretty as somebody who is tipping a lot of paint. But we'll do this again, and I'll do it right. I promise to try and do it right another time. In the meantime, I love what I've got, so you're not going to catch me complaining about my first 2 attempts of blooms. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for 85,000 subscribers. Thank you for bearing with me while I'm a fool. And I had such a good time being a fool. I'm not going to bitch. I'm just going to keep picking up my paint off my canvas. The canvas is not a waste, by the way. It had a hole that I repaired with super glue. It's over there. So it was never going to get really used anyway because it's not viable anymore. So my edges are looking kind of primitive, but other than that, I love what I have up top. And I'm probably going to torch again because it worked the last time. And why shouldn't I? Maybe I should auction these off in the studio. Isn't that cool though? Really? I have no idea why everybody feels they have to blow. Because I like it. I really, really do. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Studio Gallery, inviting you to watch another video to hear all this stuff I usually say. But please, by all means, watch as much of the video as you can, because that's the one thing that helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. I love you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I think I succeeded. I kind of love this. It's so cute. I might even be able to do it like I wanted to originally on a much larger canvas, because without having to lean my head over and blow on it with my lips, I'm in a much better position to do so. We love you guys. We will see you anon. Check the community board for tomorrow's video on my channel, or the PayPal, Patreon links if you want to join the monthly donation drawing, which has 8 paintings and 2 books and a lesson in Spring Hill. It's in the last 20 seconds of the video. There's playlists on my channel. You're going to love it there. Check it out. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Isn't that cool?
Let me see up close.
Oh, it's friggin' cool.
It is? Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's why they call them blooms.
I guess.
You want to see the first blooms?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's why they do it. And I just love it. That's so cool.
Another new thing.
Well, I had the ingredients, and it's three times the untinted base number 3.
Is it semi-gloss?
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't matter to me. It could be gloss. The one I watched earlier today said it was gloss.
Okay.
And hers was.
And then the polycrylic.
The polycrylic doesn't have to be the polycrylic. You could buy that little tiny bottle that came with my set for like way too much money.
Yeah.
But you could probably get a quart of polycrylic and it would go a really long way.
I'm sure.
Also, you don't need the color art stuff.
Oh, wow.
You can mix regular paint in it. It can be
Awesome.
regular acrylic.
I'm sure. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, and a teeny tiny one.
Yes.
Well, that's how we were supposed to start, so we wouldn't waste things, but we didn't use much.
Oh, cool.
And they're all blowing with your lips, and I'm blowing with a straw. And I forgot my pillow paint. I added half the pillow paint you're supposed to add.